Game is Barcelona against Copenhagen. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Frankie de Jong is another brilliant prospect to come out of the Dutch system. He's someone I see as a real pivot in the team. His position is obviously central and deep in midfield, and he'll be providing the creative and incisive passes.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Dix. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's Lewandowski. Real chance! It's Lewandowski! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks. Sometimes that's exactly the requirement to give you the early edge. Now for more.
Shoots! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Yeah, that's great running from the way he manoeuvred himself into such a good position to receive the pass and go through on the goalkeeper then.
Ball's gone out of play. Looks to slip it through. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Boylsson with the ball through. Gied. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. It's come loose. Pedri. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Ferran Torres, striding forward, facing goal.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Floats one over. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Clayson. Tries a through ball. He's away! It's broken loose! Pedri. Now the pass. Oh, good interception. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Pedri clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
There's the whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. Change perhaps after half-time. The game has already resumed here.
Barcelona can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Keeper and try something new. It's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Swung over into the middle. He's got a shot at goal! De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. Hoists it high.
Melling.
Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Delaney passes it through. And that's been won straight back. Looks like a good ball through. Clayson has a swing at it! De Jong played out to the right, and now they can launch a counter. Cuts it out.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Tries to dink it in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Rafinha gets his foot in there.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
White plays it forward. He's left his man. Charges in. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Ali. Cut out in the nick of time. Ødegaard. Gabriel Jesus plays it wide. Qatar are in control here on the brink of half-time. Ali plays it out to the wing. Looks to slip it through. And he's there to cut it out. Ødegaard. And the whistle goes for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Qatar, the shot's on! You can get that clear. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Qatar with a chance here to increase their lead. He's shaping up to have a crack. He's gone for the shots.
Oh, the keeper for me just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was. Actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Gabriel Jesus. Ali is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Ali, who's made his mark on this game. And that's been won straight back. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Rice. Sterling. So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Gabriel Jesus. Back into them. Shoots!
Arsenal are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Ali with the ball through. He's got away. Oh, great chance! And a goal! And with that goal comes comfort!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Qatar have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. And that's well defended. Played out to the wing. Havertz. And there goes the final whistle. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, I have to admit, Peter, that I had this marked down as a draw at best, but their tactical
Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. Barcelona against Al Ahly Saudi. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Action has already started. Vega, Demiral. Kessié, Galeno, Firmino, Koundé does well to read it and intercepts. Into the channel, Ferran Torres with the ball through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mahrez looking for options. Going through. That intervention was very necessary. Balde boots it to safety. Has a hit! Gavi. Is it in? That was venomous. Al Ahly Saudi keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Vega, good challenge, he just stood firm. Lewandowski, can he put it away? Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Oh, smart save. De Jong, big chance here. Lobs it in gently. Now it's Tony. He's going for goal! And he's done it! The breakthrough strike!
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
Al Ahly Saudi get themselves into the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Tries a through ball. Tony. Now the pass. And the weighted puck. He's gone for it! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And the finish! Aimed low and direct. That'll be the last act of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Already up and running for the second half.
Barcelona need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Goes for goal! Decent enough try.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Ibanez. Mahrez. And it's Firmino. Vega. Tetri battles to win it back. Lewandowski. And he's cut it out. Mahrez. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Steered out wide. Ferran Torres. Timely intervention.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Lewandowski.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Demiral. Vega. Demiral. Ibanez. Vega. And it's Firmino. Ibanez. Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
He's got away. Steered forward.
Al Ahly Saudi are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Galeno. Kessié. Galeno. He's left his man. Up he gets! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And it's Lacazette.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Robertson. Mohamed Salah keeps everyone guessing. Salah goes up and over. Aimed long and direct. Now a chance to break. Now it's Lacazette. Lacazette. Timely intervention. McAllister. Played back in. And it's Salah. Looking to shoot. Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Goes wide. Niakate positions himself well and cuts it out. There too. It's a loose ball. Almada! And that would have been some goal.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Massive leap! Darwin. McAllister. Now it's Darwin. Niakate. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Lyon always looked the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the results. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Lyon won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
So off we go then. Into the channel. Receives it from behind. Oh, really good feet from him.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
So what's he planning here? Throw in. Another throw in. Battles to win it back. Shoveler in. Done very well to intervene. Looks to slip it through. And out to safety. Goes down, but nothing given. That's the throw. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Tries a through ball. Gied looking to get on the end of this. Well read, he sorted that out. Gets wrestled off the ball. Great ball and hits one! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now the pass.
Akram Afif.
Looking to get on the end of this. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Ball's out on the left now. Forward it goes.
Akram Afif.
Passes it through. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Qatar just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Coaxed out to the wing. Looks like a good ball through. Out wide to the right. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the score. Can he put it away? No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do. I've decided to take control of this second half. They're dictating the tempo.
It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Gets it back. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Tries a through ball. Plays it out to the wing. Going through. Could cross it here. Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Troyes making 2 changes as we speak. Cuts it out. Troyes have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. Time to deliver. Played out to the wing. Played it early. And it's hoisted clear. aimed low and direct.
Showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
That's good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that.
Troyes merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
It's a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. And that will be the final act. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. Your
sini saja daripada batin tersiksa. Lebih baik ku pergi saja.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. The teams then, Barcelona against Manchester United. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a defender, let alone any player, make such a meteoric rise in the manner De Ligt did, Peter. Just absolutely phenomenal. A player way ahead of his years, and his composure and confidence is like that of a seasoned veteran.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. Hoyland tries to dink it in. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Shaw. De Jong.
Manchester United have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Can he find a finish now? Torres with a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Chance to break. It's a brilliant interception. Koundé does well there, alert. Now it's Lewandowski.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
He's got away, massive leap! Pedri. And it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Now the pass. Big chance! And the follow-up.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Ferran Torres passes it through. It's Lewandowski! This could fall anywhere. A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Traore goes looking. Bruno Fernandes. Looks like a good ball through. Looks to thread it through. And the counter is on. There are a few waiting for it. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Interesting half, just missing the... Hits one! Pedri. Gavi. Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha. Shots on! Pedri. Lewandowski. Lovely bit of skill. Hits one! Ah, he's given it away. Ferran Torres. Shaw tries to get it forward quickly. Ferran Torres chooses to go back. Gavi goes up and over. Garnacho. Manchester United have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to...
Going for goal! And in again! They've scored! Ter Stegen did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
The Red Devils get themselves into the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
De Jong, and it's Lewandowski. Ferran Torres, up for the header! Aimed low and direct.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Ferran Torres! And the lead stays intact, just.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on.
Looks to slip it through. Shaw. Incoming cross, and a header! A great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Lewandowski.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gabby shoots! Decent strike, kept him fizzing low.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Going through. Towering header! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Up to meet it! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it.
And that will be the final act. Well, this hurts. The pain of defeat very evident, and there are hard lessons to be learned from it all when they regroup. players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Lyon against Leicester City. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And already we're underway here. Can he score? Goal! Lyon!
Well, the whole idea is to start as you mean to go on, and that sets their tone beautifully.
Showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Lyon have an early lead. Good start. Ayew needed to come up with a better ball.
Jordan Ayew encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vardy plays it wide. Going through. That intervention was very necessary. Lacazette. Matic with the ball through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Matic. Lyon are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Vardy makes himself available. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Vardy really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Tries a through ball. Towering header! Sticks it away!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Foxes have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
Now the pass. Who's he going to play in? And it's Lacazette. Cut out in the nick of time. That's a corner kick. Massive leap! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he? Mostly good, I should add.
Tagliafico. Looks to slip it through. Lacazette. Now it's Vertu. Vertu passes it through. And the whistle goes for half-time. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And here.
Lyon clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Mata goes upfield. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Lyon have a free kick. Looks like a good ball through. Cody cuts it out. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Vardy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries a through ball. Goalkeeper's ball. Matic. Oh, they could break here. Vardy goes up and over. Tried to play it through.
Vardy clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Fierce, does well to read it and intercepts. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. He's had him, and the shot! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Ayew.
Gied.
Now the part. Is it in? Goal! Leicester! And the comeback is complete.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Leicester get themselves into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And that's it. Quite a game. Memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Tim?
Lyon definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
Next to Gied, we both wish you a very good evening. So hello and a warm welcome to all of you worldwide. We're just waiting for the central characters to make their appearance and then we will be underway. And our live game is Barcelona against Chelsea. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Off we go then. How do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard not to like Fofana, Peter, who's starting to look every bit of the modern defender. I mean, never mind his physical prowess, we all know about that, but his positional sense, his reading of the game, his ability now to distribute the ball out of defence.
He's gone for it! No, he's missed it.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
And it's been taken straight back. Now it's Lewandowski. Pedri. Now it's... He'll have a dip! Palmer. Just brushed off the ball there. Fofana tries to get it forward quickly. Tries a through ball. That's a decent ball. There's no flag. Jackson produced a good ball to find. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, good interception. Looks to slip it through. And now they can launch a counter. He's got away. Aimed long and direct. Palmer. Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's come loose. Lewandowski. Gavi. Out wide to the right. Rafinha going through. How about it? And he nearly went all the way.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Barcelona given another corner. It's one! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Barcelona draw first blood here. Has a swing at it! Danger averted for now. They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it? Jackson! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
James goes short.
Jackson really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Jackson needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now the pass. Rafinha passes it through. Oh, he's got the ball glued to his feet. Up for the header! Fabulous from Ferran Torres! All too easy. They are in danger of... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. The action has already resumed here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Goes for goal! Tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Jackson really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
And it's been taken short. Chooses to go. Is it in?
Caicedo quickly realised that he could have a pop. Not his best. Chelsea are going at it with an extra spring in their step since the break. Maybe it's down to the tee.
De Jong. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Nkunku, face to face with... He's gone for it! They've scored! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
He's tried one! No mistake!
Chelsea are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heavy.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
They've won a corner. Gied shot a goal! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Nkunku. Jackson tries to head towards goal. Other balls come loose. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Chelsea showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Rafinha goes looking. Has a pop! The home support won't enjoy that.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Nkunku, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Ferran Torres.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gets up to head it! It's broken loose! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of
to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. Real Madrid against Qatar. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's the whistle, and here we go. It's a fabulous position.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Played out to the wing. Bellingham looking up to see who wants it. Going through.
Akram Afif.
Alaba battles to win it back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Looks like a good ball through. Looks to slip it through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries a through ball. Now the pass. It's a brilliant interception. Vinicius Junior.
Akram Afif.
Forward it goes. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Camavinga. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Just brushed off the ball there. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Mbappe! He's made sure that that won't get through. Aimed long and direct. Rodrigo. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Ali. Passes it through. Ball's out on the left now. Bellingham. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. You're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Real Madrid, pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. If ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
That intervention was very necessary. Is there any support? He might not need it. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Mbappe clips one through. Camavinga goes looking. Oh, good interception. Mbappe gets it back. Rudiger positions himself well and cuts it out. Mbappe. Looks to slip it through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for... Looking to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Well played, he saw that coming. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Played out to the right. It's a throw in.
Akram Afif.
With a delicate ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's come loose.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Hits one! Really well taken goal. And late in the day, a telling moment. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pastor to pick him out.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, overconfidence and/or cockiness should never be allowed to filter into a dressing room, but they failed to heed the warning.
Inter against Barcelona. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well positioned to make that interception. Dani Olmo. Barella. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Now it's Lewandowski. Here comes the corner. Rafinha goes short. And he's made certain that won't get through. Dani Olmo just brushed off the ball there. Bastoni. Martinez. Yamal. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Çalhanoğlu plays it long. Going through. Thuram. Now it's Thuram. He's had a shot! Thuram with a beautifully timed run. Who's he going to play in? Barcelona are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for, and it's Lewandowski. Barella. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Thuram. Çalhanoğlu gets through on his own. He'll have a dip! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Deadlock broken, it shoots! Brilliant from Rafinha! Half-time rapidly approaching, that could be a big one. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Going for goal! Martinez. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. DiMarco. Dumfries with the delivery. The first half is done. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Lewandowski, Trout, Dani Olmo! And that's caused a worry or two.
Dani Olmo did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Barella, Çalhanoğlu, already of course on the score sheet. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here, it's all broken down. Dani Olmo. Oh, good interception. Augusto. Thuram is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And it's been taken straight back. Bastoni. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. They needed a better pass there. Rafinha. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Barella. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Oh, full-blooded challenge, and
Look,
it
this
had
can
to
still
be.
go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
That had to be more accurate. That has put a stop to that. Tries a through ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's left his man. Gavi. It is now or never. Time is against them.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Martinez.
Inter merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win.
And that's that. So it's ended in a draw. Draft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest. That is lovely footwork. He's got away. Oh, it's opened up. Is it in? He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
I think we're just about ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. And here we have Troyes against Barcelona. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
It's got things underway. Looks to clip it forward. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Lewandowski. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Koundé. Lewandowski with the ball through. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Rafinha. And the weighted pass. Timely intervention. Now a chance to break. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Looks to slip it through. Gied. Charges in. Shot at goal! And that is quite wonderful! He's got himself a peach of a goal! Smartly deceptive, what quality!
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
Troyes take the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
He's had a go! Goal! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Troyes give themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Going through, tries one! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, what a skill set he has. He's just ghosted past a couple of defenders.
Gavi with a long pass. They've managed to get it away.
Pura.
And now they can launch a counter. Troyes are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. He's got away. Goes for it! Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Troyes got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count.
Gavi.
Well positioned to make that interception. Who's he going to play in? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Troyes are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And we're off again. Rafinha, and he's cut it out. De Jong really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Crosses it in low. Outstanding save.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Another piece of really good defending. He's left his man. Now it's Lewandowski has a go! And that has been clubbed away. Pedri tries lifting it over. A real chance to break. Plays it out to the wing. And now the breakaway. Chip through. He's in! Can he finish? And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And here's the chance to counter. Tries a through ball. Ball's out on the left now. He's tried one. They are rampant. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Everyone thought he was too wide, but diving header! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
looks like a good ball through. It's out for a goal kick. Rafinha has been intercepted, and that will come to... Breaks on here. Now the pass. Going through. Can he finish? No mistake! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Well read, he sorted that out. Barcelona could have here their final chance.
And what a great way to start the game. to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on. This could be rather exciting.
With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
And that's what the game is all about.
Big chance! That is terrific from Lewandowski! They have hauled themselves right back into it. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a Neil, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
It's Lewandowski! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
Now it's Barella. Barella.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Now it's Ferran Torres.
Gavi. Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Lacking in accuracy.
Lewandowski.
Who has made his impact already. Just brushed off the ball there. Martinez.
DiMarco.
De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Barcelona take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
De Jong. Pedri. It's a loose ball. Thuram. Well played, he saw that coming. Martinez. Going through. Out to the left it goes. That'll be a throw.
DiMarco.
Goes for the cross. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Here we go again.
Inter need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution. I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Thuram plays it wide. Çalhanoğlu. Is it in? Off the post. De Jong out wide to the right. It's Lewandowski.
Lewandowski spreads it towards the left.
Hits one! And in it goes! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Shoots! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Hits one! Superb from Lewandowski! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
4 in the game. He is the man. Barcelona totally rampant here. And the counter is on. Martinez is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Looking to shoot! They've done it! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
How many more does he want? Barcelona tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Cuts it out. There is the final whistle. And in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their lead, and they lost the game. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
That's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Qatar against Senegal. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And that gets things running. And that's been won straight back. Gied puts his foot on the gas. Gied. Good challenge, stood up well against his man. Ali. He's got away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that.
Hits one! In for the pieces! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping. Look, they may have nothing to show for it so far, but this is one determined start.
Gied looks to slip it through. Now here's the through ball. There are a few waiting for it. Has a hit! Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
A chance, can he finish? Crossbar comes to the rescue. Gied. Jackson. He's off on a marauding run. Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Towering header! Goal! Senegal! However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Senegal take the lead, 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Great challenge. Defence has got rid of that. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And the game has already resumed here.
Qatar need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
He's in, surely, shapes the shoots. Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Jackson really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
And he's straight offside. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, better communicate.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, good interception. was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Now the pass. And he's cut it out. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Senegal just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Looking to force his way through.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must. And a shot! And in it goes! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Senegal take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in. Oh, full-blooded challenge, and it had to be. Referee has just said play on.
Dia. Sa.
Dia showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And that will be the final act. Well, it's ended in defeat and frustration. They just didn't get the breaks. Well, still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Already up and running for the second half.
Chelsea don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Bellingham gets into the right position to intercept. Breaks on here. Mbappe needed to come up with a better ball.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before.
Can he score? Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Now the pass. Vinicius Junior is demanding it out wide. Timely intervention. Looking to break out here. Brings it forward. Play for a throw. Well read, he sorted that out.
This is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
And a header! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Real Madrid have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Caicedo goes looking, has brushed off the ball there. Mbappe, it's a loose ball. He's left his man. Vinicius Junior passes it through. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. In with a header! Nkunku plays it forward. Another piece of really good defending. Rodrigo. Bellingham. Nkunku. And time is up. Chelsea beaten here. They might well feel aggrieved, but the result is everything. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close the deal.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.